so let's talk RV laundry. We've been on the road for a little over 2.5 years, off and on, and one of the biggest downsides of RV life is laundry. We've had so many clothes, new clothes, ruined by laundry. You just never know what you're gonna get, whether it's pet hair, whether it's stuff people aren't supposed to be putting in the laundry because it's a shared laundry room. You just never know how much it's gonna cost. You don't know, like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get. So we're gonna be testing out something new today. I'm really excited. I've heard really good things. I don't think it's gonna solve everything, but it's gonna be another option. So first, we're gonna go to the laundromat because we have piles of laundry sitting around, and we're gonna do it the way that we usually do it. Then I'm going to test this new thing that Joseph found, and we're gonna see if we like it better. All right, let's go. We're Kathleen and Joseph, and in the summer of 2019, we decided to take our 3 kids on an epic adventure and stop trading time for money. Tired of the rat race, we took off on an 8-month adventure all over the country. And one thing it did was teach us that life is too short to do anything but follow your dreams. And also that we're better together. It hasn't always been easy, but it's always been worth it. So, with following our dreams, we sold our first RV and are currently renovating our 5th wheel. This has definitely been a learning process, and we have had our fair share of setbacks, but we're excited to see it all come together. So join our adventure as we turn our 5th wheel into our home and hopefully inspire you to take your next leap of faith. There's a couple ways to do RV laundry, right? First one is your campground laundry, which may or may not have enough for the amount of people at the campground. The second one is to go off-site and do laundry somewhere else, which is actually what we're going to be doing today because our campground does not have laundry on site. The third option, which is my favorite option, is you're camping or you are by family and you're able to take your laundry to them. We have done that before and that is incredible. Besides mooch laundry, the next best option would obviously be to have a washer and dryer in your RV. Ours does not have hookups for it. It's mostly in like toy haulers and newer RVs, but even in some newer RVs you still have to like drill a hole for the dryer vent and all that stuff, and so we do not have that option, but that would be the next best thing. Fourth option, we are going to be testing today. I've seen versions of this in different RV groups and things like that. So today we are ordering that, and then we're gonna test it out and just kind of see if we even like it, if it even works, and if it's just an option that if you're thinking about RV life, or if you already are living RV life, or you need a different option for doing your laundry and maybe don't have access to a laundry place. We're gonna see if this works. Ready to do laundry? Okay guys, the washing machine is here and we are about to unbox it. Are you ready? I'm like so excited. Okay, let's unbox this thing. so this was the very first time we tested it. We didn't really know. The directions are, I mean, pretty self-explanatory, but we wanted to obviously try it on our own. So the first thing we did was test it with these towels. Now these are Turkish towels, and we got these prior to filming this and wanted to test them for this video. And oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how much I love these towels. I didn't think that they would live up to the hype, but you guys, for RV living and just life in general, these towels are amazing. I didn't really know what to expect with them. They are obviously thinner than most towels, but we have tried so many different towels for RV living to try to save space and just a more hygienic option than towels just hanging around. These dry super fast and they don't take up a lot of space, and I love them. I will link them down below for you guys. But that's all we did. We just filled it up to the top, added some soap like normal, and then let it do its thing, rinsed them and hung them to dry, and these dry so fast. I am super happy with these. Okay, so all I've been doing since I've tested this out for a little bit is I put a little bit of soap in there, and we add the clothes. It holds quite a bit of clothes. Obviously you can't dry as much clothes as you put in here because it is smaller, but as far as water goes, I've just been filling it up until it covers the clothes, and that seems to be good enough. All right, let's put the water in. Okay, so I just fill it up to just cover them just a little bit, and then we close it, and then I put it on normal, and you can basically put it at whatever time you want depending on how clean you want your clothes. I usually put it at about 10 minutes and then it does its thing. Crazy. All right, so I'm gonna let that pass, and then I'll show you how I dry them. That water's pretty dirty. So definitely working. So I feel confident that my clothes are clean. All right, let's get this into the dryer part. So it comes with this little, I don't know, balancer thing, and you put this in after you put your clothes in. Okay, so I let the water drain, and we have determined that about 7 loads is about all our gray tank back here can take. So you can either rinse your clothes after this and do it again, or you can just go ahead and transfer it over. It just depends on if you want to wash your clothes twice and maybe get some extra soap that's in your clothes out of your clothes. But for the sake of this video, I am going to show you how I transfer it over to here. Now they come out decently dry. Obviously they're not going to be completely dry, but the clothes come out damp, and then all you have to do is hang them to dry. So that's it. Okay, 2 cents on the washer and dryer combo.
It's great. It's
I just put him on the spot to do this.
Yeah, it washes really good, really quick. Rinse is good, but it's just a spin dry, so you still need some form of hang dry or a dehumidifier.
But how is it being able to do it in your RV?
Oh, it's great. We haven't spent money on laundry in like 2 weeks.
Amazing. So let's talk about the pros and the cons really quick. Let's start with the cons. Cons. It is big. You have to find a place to put it in your RV. For us, it lives in the shower, and basically we renovated a whole bathroom to hold our washer and dryer, but I'm not mad at it. Another con could be for you the cost. It was around $200, but you just have to figure out if it is right for you to spend the $200 on. Another con is you have to obviously have a drying rack and space to to dry your clothes. So that could potentially be a space issue. We're trying to catch up now so that all we have are the clothes in the washer ready to be washed, and that way we can constantly be running a load and stuff like that. Another con, you probably want to have hookups if you have this, or just be super conscious of your water consumption, because it will go through water to use the machine, and then fill up your tanks as you're dumping them after each wash. But besides those cons, I cannot tell you how happy I am with this purchase. It is not sponsored. They did not send it to us. We bought it with our own money, and I am just so beyond happy. The convenience factor of it wins for me every single time, to be able to just throw a load in there, especially with younger kids. If they maybe have an accident or something like that in the bed, it's just so nice to be able to throw it in there, know that you can get it clean, and it's just amazing, and I'm so happy. I hope this video was helpful, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.